Yeah, man. I think it's time we had to talk about some of these booking decisions that's going on in WWE, Mr. Triple H. Because, I mean, we've seen a lot of the different patterns for a while, what's going on. A lot of black wrestlers don't get representation in the WWE. And we've seen how the Hurt Business just up and left. They were frustrated. Bobby Lashley said he ain't a Triple H guy. We've seen what happened with Triple H. That storyline he had with Booker T way back in the day, and how he blocked Booker T from his opportunities. So it makes you wonder, man. It's like, what's going on? Because Montez Ford still can't get a shake. You know, they just got him stuck in tag team purgatory. Even though I think the Street Profits are good, I like Angelo Dawkins. I think Angelo Dawkins has improved a lot. I think that there will be a strong, like an anchor for the tag team division to lean on. But at the same time, it's like you're wasting people's potential. You could pair Montez Ford up with Bianca Belair and make him an instant overnight superstar. You just really let loose. But they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. I like that they're trying different things and trying to see what can stick. But, you know, at the end of the day, like that one chamber, he got a lot of shine in. You know, he had some good spots and some good moments in that chamber, but then at the end of the night at the press conference, Triple H, he talking up everybody else's performance and accomplishments and all that, and did not once mention Montez Ford, who probably had the best like breakout performance in the chamber. Didn't even mention him at all. Okay, so now we fast forward to the Royal Rumble, and the only true black competitor in the Royal Rumble was oh, is it that bad that I can't even remember? Oh, Carmelo Hayes, right? So you got Carmelo Hayes in the Rumble. The only other black person in the Rumble was Asho Speed. And we know he's not a superstar. He's just a celebrity appearance, whatever. And they made him look real bad. But that's what he wanted to do, whatever. But you got Carmelo Hayes in there. And Carmelo Hayes gets eliminated first. And probably the fastest outside of, I forget who that was that got eliminated in like 11, 13 seconds. Was it Kaiser, Ludwig Kaiser? But that would have been a perfect Rumble to bring Trick Williams. And man, we got so many people from NXT. You could have brought in Trick Williams, Oba Femi. But then you give Joe Hendry a spot. Like, I get he's a TNA champion. He got, you know, he went viral, all that stuff. But you talking about giving people from a whole different company a shot before people in your own company. People who are the NXT champion, the former NXT champions, North American champions, none of them got a spot. Trick Williams, who is by far one of the most over superstars NXT has ever had, you don't give him that big moment at the Rumble where everybody's screaming, "Whoop that trick, whoop that trick." Oba Femi gets no shine whatsoever. Now, granted, the women they did right by the women. I guess they got Lash Legend was in there. And they, in general, they had like a lot of different people from NXT in there. You had Julia. You also had Roxanne Perez, but not so in the men's Rumble. So it just makes you wonder, like, what's going on, man? You know, a lot of people say it's like Triple H. The way he books is he doesn't book by color, as we see. Oh, we have when people of color is the women's tag team champions. Is it that? Okay, that's cool, right? It's like you have no problem giving the women shine, but when it comes to the men, it seems to be a clear difference, and that's been a criticism for as long as I can remember of Triple H, is that he either doesn't know how to book those people, or he doesn't care to figure it out, or he doesn't there may be some kind of like bias, superiority complex there, where he's like legitimately trying not to. He doesn't like to see them succeed. He doesn't want to book them to be powerful and to be dominant, because it doesn't go with the narrative that we can all see what's going on within the WWE, is that they're trying to whitewash the organization. You know, I mean, we can see it with all the different advertising choices. We saw how they don't care anything about what Hulk Hogan said or has done. I mean, we see it with the Wheatley American vodka sponsorships, the Real American Beer. We see it with the PBR, all the PBR advertising. Let's be real. WWE is trying to become, or they're trying to remain firmly a white organization. Okay, that's where most of their money comes from. And so, and this nucleus extends into the fan base too. You can see it when you're looking at discussions online, talking to people. Man, it's like you might as well not even talk about anybody black in the WWE because everybody thinks they're jokes. You know, nobody takes them seriously as competitors, as somebody who could be like a brand ambassador, champions. At one point in time, that may not have been true. You know, there was a lot of people riding for Bobby Lashley. Of course, Booker T, he got a lot of people defending him back in the day. Big E, everybody wanted to see Big E succeed. Unfortunately, you know, Big E, he just didn't work out. He just wasn't really the kind of champion that could carry a company, unfortunately. I saw that too before he won it. So I'm not going to say all of it is just because they're black, but at the end of the day, some of the people who have the potential to be that mainstream, put the company on my back type of competitors that are coming up now, like Obafemi and Trick Williams, and you're not giving them any shine at the Rumble. Like, at this point, it just seems deliberate and dishonest and disingenuous. We'll see how the future booking holds, man. I'm going to continue to monitor that situation. Carmelo Hayes just taking loss after loss after loss. Matter of fact, y'all, I don't even think I've seen Carmelo Hayes hit his finisher once, not even one time on the main roster. Like, I've not seen him hit it yet. I don't know if that's deliberate. I don't know if it's because, like, they're trying to protect him. If it's like, because that move, it puts a lot of impact on your back and your spinal cord. I get that part of it, if that's what they're doing. But that didn't stop them from, like, letting Ember Moon. Remember, Ember Moon did that top rope somersault stunner. That didn't stop her from letting her do that when she was still in WWE. And that move was devastating I'm pretty sure, on her back. So I don't know why they're not letting Carmelo really show out the way he can. Like I said, Trick Williams, Obafemi, none of them got any shine in the Rumble. We saw no other black competitors. New Day wasn't even there. Street Profits, they had a little moment during the tag team match. Okay. Who else? I mean, we got Apollo Crews. Nobody's really checking for Apollo Crews. R-Truth didn't get a spot in the Rumble. Yeah, man, it's just a sad state of affairs right now. It's all white all the time. And Hispanic. There's a lot of Hispanics. But see, even the mid-Hispanics get more shine. They get more time. They get more reverence. And they give them more patience. And they give them more opportunities. Like, some of these people, like, don't get reactions at all. But they still get all these opportunities. But then you can't give Trick Williams and Obafemi a Royal Rumble spot. You can't give... Yep. You can't give the New Day, who was probably the most... Okay. Who probably got the most heat in the company. So that's all I'm going to say. All right, we'll talk about this more later. Shalom.